What's going on, Sunbelt fans? Let's start with what happened? If you don't know that reference, that's a little viral video from football season. I think it was an LSU fan, but that is intended for James Madison. What happened? Because you go down to a terrible Coppin State team in double OT. Terrible first half, really. They kind of recovered in the second half, did a lot better, and then the first overtime was obviously even to force the second overtime, but then they got beat pretty badly in that second overtime. So I'm not sure, and can't really find a whole lot to see on that game, but not the team I expected to see in the loss column after yesterday. We went 4-5 as a conference, so also not great. That obviously James Madison lost, App State lost, Troy, Georgia Southern, Louisiana, all losses. A couple of them maybe expected, a couple of them maybe could have, should have been wins, but we did have some wins by Georgia State, South Alabama, Texas State, and ODU. If you want me to rank them real quick, I'll do that for you. I would say James Madison loss was bad. App State, Troy, Georgia Southern, Louisiana, I'm going to all consider them kind of in that not great category. They're not bad losses overall. Most of them were decently quality opponents. And as far as wins, I would say Georgia State, South Alabama, Texas State, good wins, not great. ODU's win was great because of how they did it. ODU was down 3 with 20.5 seconds left. They come down the other side of the court, get the basket almost to and one. Almost drops in there too. He hits both free throws, 11 seconds left. They foul George Mason, so they're obviously still down by 3. Or down by 1, I'm sorry. George Mason has a chance at the free throw line, could have 2 shots. He misses the first one. ODU rebounds, goes all the way down the other end of the floor. Jenkins hits a basket with 2.3 seconds left to put ODU up 78-77. Mason really didn't even get a shot anywhere close to the basket after that. So overall, not a great night for the Sun Belt, but we did have the one pretty good quality win by ODU, I'd say. Looked like a pretty good turnout there too for those that were in attendance. Great job by having an atmosphere there. Obviously it helps when you got a really good matchup in a close game like that, but sounded good from what I watched and what I heard. Otherwise, you know, you've got Mercer beating Troy 82-79, Georgia Southern going down to Ball State 58-54. Again, not great losses by any means, but again, not bad because at least they're some decent quality opponents. But obviously, everybody wanted to win before conference slate started up. That didn't happen for the vast majority of the conference, which is a downfall, but at least the lesser division teams that Georgia State and Texas State played were taken care of as we thought they might be. So jumping into tonight, Thursday, December 22nd, 3 p.m., so actually within like an hour here of my time, Little Rock travels to Arkansas State. Once again, for those of you not familiar with the conference in the past, Little Rock used to be a member of the Sun Belt Conference for basketball only. They come in at a 4-8 record. Arkansas State comes in with a 7-5 record. Arkansas State is favored, 5.5 points. Little Rock 2-3 in their last 5. Arkansas State 3-2 in their last 5. They both played Central Arkansas somewhat recently, both within those last 5 games. Little Rock beat them 75-66. Arkansas State actually lost to them 72-67. Both relatively close games. Here's the stat that favors Arkansas State and why they're going to be favored tonight by that 5.5 point margin. Little Rock 0-8 away from home on the season, while Arkansas State is a nice 7-1 at home. So I expect them to come in and play hard right here. Last game before Christmas break, last game before conference slate starts up. I expect a lot out of Arkansas State, even if they still have Farrington out and letting him rest up a little more. Hopefully they can get a nice win there against former conference foe Little Rock. Then we've got a 10 p.m. Eastern start, one that I don't know if I'll be awake for the end of. But this also doesn't appear to have any streaming or video options, unfortunately, which is unfortunate because this could be one heck of a basketball game. We've got Southern Miss going to UNLV. Yes, the powerhouse that's usually there in basketball, UNLV. They are 10-1 overall, 5-1 at home. Southern Miss 11-1 overall, 3-1 away from home. Not really tested in their last 3 games. Southern Miss hasn't been. Meanwhile, UNLV lost their last game. That was close. So going in momentum-wise, you're favoring Southern Miss, but you've got to think that travel's not easy to get over there to the other side of the country from Southern Miss. But we've got two great quality opponents. I really wish this one was streamable on ESPN Plus like the vast majority of our games, but it is not going to be. So we'll be watching the scoreboard on that one, and most of us might be checking that one the day after it's over. But hey, I'm having fun doing this. Hope people are enjoying it. We'll take a little break myself, maybe put some year in review video stuff together for football, and we will jump into the conference slate. Let me know if you guys think it would be fun to throw out some score predictions every night for conference matchups now that we've got them more condensed and we're going to know all the opponents a whole lot better than an out-of-conference slate. I think that'd be fun to throw in together. Maybe I can start it off with some on video, and then in the comments section you guys can throw out your guesses as well. But I appreciate the views, clicks, comments. Keep them coming. Hopefully we can have more fun. I think this year is going to be a one-bid league for the Sun Belt, especially with James Madison kind of being the favorite there and then going down to with a bad loss. But hopefully in the future we can expand on basketball, not only coverage but quality of teams, and start getting this conference to be looked at as more of a two-bid league instead of just one. So hopefully everyone enjoys the holidays. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and we will see you on the other side of the break here. Thanks for watching.